Just because you can monetize that doesn't make it okay, bro. So I don't respect it, and I know that no one around you respects what you're doing when you do those things because they're from Harlem. And when I talk to them, you know what the vibe is when it comes to you? You know how Cam is, he's sensitive. That's what everybody said.
Cameron responds to Dame Dash. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Dame Dash did a part 1 on his American News Network speaking about his old buddy, his little brother, Cameron Giles. It got personal and it got pretty deep. Dame went for the jugular, saying Cam is too sensitive, is disloyal, and a whole bunch of other things that Cam won't like. Well, Dame released a part 2, and here are some of the poignant parts of that part 2. Check out the clip.
See, the thing that I used to do and with you was if you had a problem with somebody, that I would go squash it or they had a problem with me. When you called me and said that Kevin Hart was bothering you and he teased you too much, I said, he knows you're with me. And the next time I saw him, I got at him. Again, if somebody's saying about me, you go and get money with them. Well, that's fine, but it's just not how I get down. I know you're mad because I said 50-50 patted you. Why? He didn't pat you on paws, he patted you on the hips. Either way, my advice to you is don't let another man pat you on your hips. The thing I didn't get was I called you and told you I was gonna say something, but you weren't man enough to tell me you didn't want me to say nothing. So Queen was like, yo, you should have knew better. But he told me he was all right. So you're gonna agree, be all right, and then talk about me on another platform instead of calling me and telling me, and then when I text you, you're gonna curve me? Just because you can monetize that doesn't make it okay, bro. So I don't respect it, and I know that no one around you respects what you're doing when you do those things because they're from Harlem. And when I talk to them, you know what the vibe is when it comes to you? You know how Cam is, he's sensitive. That's what everybody said.
Yeah, fam. In this part, Dame kind of seemed a bit more angry. Talking about he always had Cam's back. When Kevin Hart was teasing him, Dame came through and started teasing Kevin Hart back. I remember that clip online. He once again spoke about 50 Cent tapping Cam on the hips. This part made me laugh, I'm not gonna lie. Saying Cam was sensitive to that, but Cam should have been man enough to say to Dame that he shouldn't speak about that topic. Because Cam basically went back on his show and complained about Dame saying it. But to be fair to Cam, he didn't say that he had a problem with Dame saying it, he had a problem with the way Dame said it. Another thing that Dame said that Cam was ungrateful and didn't pass the plug. Anytime Cam has a business move, Dame kind of feels like Cam should share the contacts, networking, introduce him to whoever it is that can help Dame with his business sides. And I do kind of agree with Dame, because if Dame is correct and he's introduced Cam to all these different people, and one of the people that Dame introduced to Cam is actually working on Cam's show, I think it's Talk with Flea or It Is What It Is, then I see Dame's point. Particularly when Dame lists out the amount of times Dame put Cam on. He put Cam with Rockefeller. He put Cam in the movie Paid in Full. And even Cam's most famous interview, the one with Bill O'Reilly on Fox News. It was all kind of centered around Dame Dash. I never thought about it till Dame said it himself. But like I said, Cam has responded. He said this: "Damn big bro, I thought we were snapping. My bad, sincerely if you're mad. But I'm glad you got that off your chest. But me, emotional? Never that. I think you're a little emotional. And I get it. Secondly, I'm a real friend. Because whoever you around is whack for letting you do that interview in that condition. I would have never let you get on camera like that. But my bad, bro. You said I don't promote nothing you do? Okay, I got you. All love." Then Cam put up some footage of Dame when he did like reality TV shows with his brothers and his family. And the clip was showing Dame talking kind of crazy to his kids. And Cam would react to that too. He said this: "If this is how you talk to your kids on TV, none of us have a chance out here for a peaceful convo. And don't change the narrative saying I'm disrespecting your family. Because I love your family like I love you. But if you call your kids clowns, what do you think of anyone else? You said I work for Revolt? Nah, I licensed my show to them. The show I own. In this clip, you're working for WeTV as talent. LOL, how much they gave you to disrespect your family like this? 6,500? The whole clip is available on YouTube. I didn't have to go far to find it. And Cam put a shameful face on there. Then Cam put another clip of Dame with his brothers, and he put this in the caption. I don't know your other brother, but Bobby worked his A off. You treat your own family like doo-doo. Sorry to the Dashes. Oh yeah, and you talent on here too. You working for VH1, exploiting your family. Damn. Cam had to get that in, because obviously Dame was saying how Cam is like talent working for Revolt. And Cam just dropped facts. He was like, nah fam, I own mine. And that's why he was pointing out all these shows that Dame was on, where he actually was a talent and he was actually employed by VH1 and WeTV. It's a brilliant response by Cam. It answers a few things, but as a friend, you have to say Cam doesn't really give a good answer to why he didn't ever, or doesn't even, promote Dame's network or his products more often. Just based on the fact that Dame has helped him so much. When you think about Cam's music career, he wasn't going in a good place when he was on Epic Records. And him going to Rockefeller Records gave him a whole different look, and probably increased a whole different amount of contracts for him, Jewels and Jimmy, and Diplomats in general. I don't even think Diplomat Records even existed before Rockefeller. So you gotta owe that to Dame. You think of Cam's biggest movie deal, it was in Dame's movie Paid in Full. Cam's never been in a movie or TV role bigger than that. Let's just keep it real. But I think on both sides they both contradicted themselves. Well, more Dame than Cam. Cam just didn't answer all the questions, but Dame speaking about other people speaking about him, when Dame has been on multiple platforms speaking about other people on a regular basis. Let's keep it funky. But where will this go next? I'm sure Cam will address Dame one more time on one of his shows, probably on Talk with Flea. This is probably just an initial response. But I don't really want to see these two long-term friends iron their dirty laundry in the public, because it is getting quite messy. You can see Dame is in his feelings, and you can see Cam is a little bit too. It's almost like they have a love-hate relationship. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. What do you think about both of their responses, Dame's and Cam's? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for just a couple dollars, you can become a member of the channel. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.